Next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay, we're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Baltimore Ravens and the Baltimore Ravens.
To kick off for Baltimore.
Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're off from Baltimore. Rasheen Ali on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
It's not.
Lamar off the play fake. Vacates quickly left side. He's running with it. And this is going to be contained at the 25-yard line. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now here he goes on the boot. Complete, Derrick Henry. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
First down throw for Jackson. Short pass brought in. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. Goes to the hurry up here.
32 yards. And Baltimore, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
1st down. Here's Lamar. The left side cut by Andrews. And the offense recovers. They can still advance it. And he didn't need much after making the recovery, did he? A step or two forward, and he gets him the 1st down anyway. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice. But kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make him bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
They'll run here with Henry. And so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Line of scrimmage once again, that 7-yard line as they get set, 2nd and goal. Pistol snap to Jackson. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So second down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for third down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Jackson has it, 3rd and goal. Flushed out of the pocket. And that is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Returnable from the 1. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
DC ready?
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Travis Jones, the man in on that tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
Baltimore, 1st down.
Out of the gun, Henry. Good hit on the ground here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. 7-0 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. Put a receiver in motion right. Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. He'll set up the screen for Henry. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
And the Baltimore 1st down. It's a gain of 6. And the Raven 1st down.
Hey, middle. Report.
Throwing now on 1st down. It's Jackson. Hits him on the out route. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. From the gun, a run for Henry. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense in a hurry up here.
5-yard gain on the play. That's another Baltimore 1st down. A gain of 5. 1st down, Baltimore.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Lamar now from the gun. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. They'll throw third and long. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. Offense is set. First and 10. Man in motion, headed right. Jackson's going to throw again. Setting up the screen. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
You change it.
Jackson yet again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Jackson now on third. Toward the end zone, but incomplete. That's going to force them into a fourth down decision.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. Lamar throwing again. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Catch made over the middle. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
On first down, Jackson. This is Cox going right back to Andrews. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
It began at the 30 and has now jumped to 1st and 10 all the way down inside the red zone. From the red zone on 1st. He brings it in. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Jackson to the air. Escapes the pocket. On the ground, Gay works for the touchdown. The Ravens will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. At this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it too.
Okay, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens double their lead to 14.
Ravens 14. Ravens nothing.
From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at what's now known as Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And we are underway from Cincinnati. A little juke. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 11 mighty, 11, 11 mighty, 11 mighty, 11, 11, 12, 12, 12. Stop.
Right to the air is Burrow. That's caught, Andre Yoshivas. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 39 yards there, a big one.
And the Bengals, first down.
Here we go.
First and 10.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. He's able to work through for about 6 down to the 18. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Here we go. Stop.
Another run for Brown on 2nd down. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Burrow looking to pass. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one. And let him know he'll be back the very next series.
And he goes down at the 26. A pickup of 13, and that last play began at the 13. First down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll run it again with Henry. He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28. Second down, 8 to go from the 28.
Brings up second and 8.
Here's Jackson to throw. His throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
It's a gain of 11. And the Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
A first down carry for Henry. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47.
That's another Baltimore first down. A gain of 13 yards. And the Ravens first down.
They keep it with Henry on first down. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line.
That's another Baltimore first down. A gain of 12. First down, Baltimore.
Henry up the middle. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Inside handoff, Henry. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 56 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Hey, 180. Thanks a lot. 180. Thanks a lot.
No score after one on EA Sports. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a first and 10. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Now a first and 10 at the 11.
First down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Ravens.
Now a handoff to Henry. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Now Lamar changing the look. To throw is Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Now after that sack, it's third and long for Jackson and the Ravens. He'll look to throw. Jackson going to keep it. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. Able to pick up a dozen yards, but they needed more. Fourth down. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. They're going to go for it now, 4th and 2. Remember, they can still get the first down at the 1-yard line, though. Now, how about this? They'll change it at the line. 4th down. Here's Jackson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Bengals are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. I appreciate the aggressiveness, trying to go for it there on fourth down, but you're in the red zone, had 3 points in your back pocket. Instead, Charles, they throw it away.
Certainly a big call to go for it on fourth down. As you said, in the red zone, definitely going to cost them 3 points, and we'll see how that affects the game as time goes on.
Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Burrow. Got him in. It's Brown.
Here we go.
This 2nd and 4.
Chase Brown. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
11.
At the 39.
Burrow will throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. That one good for 26 and a first down.
I'm one, right?
1st and 10 at the 35-yard
Gun.
line.
Stop. 180. 11. 11 MT. Stop.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That's good for 28 yards. So 1st and goal now from the 7-yard line. Now Burrow. And he'll find Chase on the right side complete. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Ravens' 8-yard line.
12. 11. Stop.
Again, it's Burrow. Touchdown! Andre Yoshibas from 8 yards out. And the Bengals post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Evan McPherson to kick off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And not much happening on the return as they get this to about the 23. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. With his slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Jackson. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Bengals are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
I'm one, ready?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Let's get set. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. Man over the left side is Brown. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts.
That's a gain of 8.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Gun. Stop. Can. 11 MT. Take. 11. Stop.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. And that is incomplete about 7 seconds remaining.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive can get wings, it's fourth down.
Burrow going for it on fourth. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
For the Bengals field goal. A 62-yard attempt.
And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this will remain a one-touchdown game. Just the one touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Shamar Stewart in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. From the gun, it's Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 12.
Throwing is Jackson. He'll try to do this himself. And Jackson going to have the first down as he will get to the ground to avoid the contact. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first.
It certainly appears that he's been able to get a read on how they've wanted to contain him in this game. He's seen some places where he can beat them in big spots, and right there, he slides in with ease for the first down.
This will go to Henry out wide. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. A short one there, caught by Likely. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Jackson. On the RPO. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Here's Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is,
and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Shamar Stewart able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Jackson and the rest of the offense staying put. They will go for it on 4th. Now it's Jackson. This is caught inside the 15. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Again to Henry. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second down, ball on the 3. First down marker at the 1-yard line. Derrick Henry. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Oh, design run for their wideout. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. They were ahead of schedule after the gain of 7 on first down, but the defense does not budge on 2nd and 3rd. And his kick is indeed good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive.
They got to go.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
2nd and 2. At the
11 mighty.
36-yard
11
line.
mighty.
Now it's Burrow. This one complete to Yoshibas. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
These guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
From the gun, a give to Brown. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on first down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on, because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
11.
Throwing now is Joe Burrow. Able to find Higgins. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 32-yard line. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
Here we go. 11 Thomas. 11. 11 MT.
Now it's Burrow. This is Fant on the short completion. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. You couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here.
11.
Here we go with Burrow. Touchdown, Bengals. Noah Fant, a 20. Head out about 10 miles or so from the Capitol Mall, and you will arrive here at Northwest Stadium, just outside of Washington, D.C. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on their Beltway rivals, the Washington Commanders.
Jake Moody to kick off.
It's the Battle of the Beltway. Baltimore and Washington are underway. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
You see him? Oh.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. From the 33, here's second and a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Again, it's Henry. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. So just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Play action. It's Jackson. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the first down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
Well, now they'll try the end around. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line.
It's a loss of 2.
Now Lamar changing the play.
At the 38-yard line.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
13 yards on the
They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
A gain of 13 yards.
From Commander's territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Running from the gun with Henry. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
A gain of 11 brings up 2nd and 9 at the 48-yard line.
Play action. Now Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
Well, that's a nice job right there. He's looking downfield, but with no one open, he takes off and tries to run for it. He gets to the sidelines and gets out of bounds with a first down.
Hey, report.
Henry running right. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry, 39 yards. And the Ravens get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0.
Makes the score Ravens 7, Commanders 0. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
Will take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
To throw is Daniels. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
Now Daniels going to keep it. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hopefully they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And he'll break.